Beep, beep. Bennington Show. It's Friday, and a hell of a Friday. Coming up a little later on, we're going to play some of the stuff that didn't make the Patrice O'Neill documentary. Just a couple extra funny stories.
Lots of great stories on Patrice.
Not lots, but some. Definitely some. Not as much as I had in my brain, but, a couple extra things. Florentine, Big J, very, very funny. Voss and Bobby Kelly talk. Those two little bromancers. Why don't you two just fucking have sex?
Just do it and get it over with.
Stop arguing with the sexual tension. We all see it.
We're still going to love you.
Yes.
In fact, we might love you more.
No. We'll definitely feel better for Bonnie. Mm-hmm.
So I had something that has been bugging me.
Well, this is
lately.
the place to let it out, buddy.
And you know what I mean? Like, you guys are my friends, and I feel like I can talk about this shit.
We're your only friends, and we talk behind your back.
What?
Yeah.
What do you say?
There she is leaving. I don't know what to say.
That doesn't sound so bad.
I don't know what to say in front of people's backs because I say it to their face so much.
Yeah. Well, I like that about you.
I say stuff behind their back to their face.
You're like Amy Schumer's husband.
Oh, the autistic one.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. She's taking him to the zoo again today. He likes the orangutans.
He knows all the facts about them.
He's numbered them. Not named them. He's numbered.
So this is something that I have been noticing more and more. Something that started a while, but now has become the regular. It's prescription drug commercials now seem to take place in the same universe. They all look exactly the same, no matter what the drug, no matter what they're selling. I'm gonna create the space for you.
Okay. Because I'm baffled.
Crisp green grass, the bluest sky, and a filter that doesn't look like any other commercial. It's not film. It's not whatever regular digital. It's a very specific filter. And it's very clear, like of the clearest day, right?
Like depression has just been lifted off of all of us.
So the first lens has that look, but with a blue filter. Then all of a sudden, light filter comes in. Oh, geez, look at the breeze. It's feeling so good here. You know what? I feel like I can suddenly enjoy life. I'm smelling the flowers. Now, this doesn't matter whether it's something for your psoriasis, to your depression, to your cancer treatments. It's so weird. And all of it has to do with just really gentle outdoor activities.
Nobody going crazy. No one fucking riding a bike down a mountain.
No, and no one
skiing.
No extremes.
And no one just like hanging out with their friends at work or something. You know what I mean? Like It's all, I'm finally being able to just enjoy the day in a really relaxing way. And I still have this disorder, and I have a lot of side effects. A lot of them. I have explosive diarrhea and suicidal thoughts. But you know what? My skin is less red. It's great.
I'm going to start on my ceramics now that I feel better.
Now, the weird thing is, I've noticed this because the Chantix, which is the smoking drug that helps you quit smoking, recently changed their ad. And now it fits in this other universe. And instead of putting a person, they put the Chantix cold turkey.
Who was doing the Chantix was
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. It was a different vibe.
And he was like, "Hey, everybody, I used to fucking smoke. I mean, obviously, I've still damaged my vocal cords, but I don't anymore. The best part I ever had, fucking Chantix. You know, I still gamble. I'm not gonna lie about that. I gamble, and I've been indicted on a murder charge. I think I'm going to beat it."
But now they have the slow turkey, which is like not cold turkey, but slow turkey. You're going slow. But now this turkey is in the same universe. if you have erectile dysfunction. This is the same world, and it looks totally the same. And a lot of times there's like some gentle gardening, I've noticed.
A lot of gentle gardening, a lot of dropping people off and feeling good about it in cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'll see you now.
Yeah, great to see you.
I'll see you later for coffee.
Also, there's usually a couple who's going canoeing. They're like, you know what? Let's take the canoe out. We haven't done that in years.
It's not too fast. We're not gonna have a loud motor that just fucking gets on my nerves so bad. It makes me wake up and say,
you're not too depressed to canoe? No, I'm actually feeling okay today.
These things should end with a guy just throwing a belt over a beam.
Here's
With a
one
big
where
smile on his face.
here's where the mom isn't too sad. She can actually take her kid to the pool.
Right.
Just sit out by the.
I'm wearing a one piece.
Yeah. Oh, this is another thing that I actually really love about prescription drug commercials. This is not all of them, but most of them usually have a family member who's annoyed that you have this disease, and then they're just like, it'll be
That'd
just like,
be me.
it'll be like,
I fucking hate to be around sick people.
it's like, Mom, you can't go camping. It's like, I have cancer. I have cancer.
Well, now-
and then they're just like, oh, again with the cancer treatment.
Way to make that the center of all of our worlds. I really wanted to have a slow weekend of camping.
Oh, look, this dad's taking the boogie boards out. But have you noticed that all of these look the same?
Yeah.
It looks like shot from the same movie. Like if this was in the same movie, none
Bad
of it would be weird.
Lifetime movie.
Yeah, like a cheap, made for television movie.
But but why is the air so crisp? It has like a temperature to
Beautiful.
They're alive again.
It's like
For a little while.
everything's okay. But no, like the weird thing is, why can't one of the drug commercials just look like a yogurt commercial or a beer commercial? Like, why are
Right.
they like, we've got to make sure you know. Now, this is erectile dysfunction because you can see by his graying hair
Salt
and his
and pepper.
wife that's maybe 10 years younger than him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's their way of saying you have a younger woman. We don't want to make it too weird, but she doesn't have gray hair, but you do, and you want to perform.
And she
this
expects
is
sex.
What's that?
She expects sex.
This is the one that ends. This is my favorite when he looks at the camera and says, "Tonight she's getting the ass." My fucking hard on is strong enough that I don't have to worry about it bending in that tight asshole.
Look at, they're just having some nice outdoor activities. They're just going to let's take the car out with the top down. Why not?
Cialis is the one that does stuff in separate tubs outside. Too,
Yeah,
which,
exactly.
that is the exact opposite of where you are. It should start with them in separate tubs.
Right.
And then
now it's like, get
yeah.
in this tub,
Yeah.
Mr. Boner.
Yeah. It should fucking end with them standing up at a Johnny on the spot at some fucking outdoor fucking concert that he's just banging her in the outhouse.
Oh, here comes the tubs. Oh, yeah, I love this view of these clawfoot tubs that these antique clawfoot tubs that we put out over our view.
It should also end with about 3 or 4 kids just running past.
And you know what? A lot of these people seem to enjoy the lake.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's go down to the lake. Sometimes the beach is a little too aggressive. Let's go
Right.
to the lake.
Let's go to the lake. Nobody wants to be there.
We could just do nothing for a few days.
I remember Claritin a few years ago. Like they started I feel like they started the filter thing because they did a commercial where they were like, you could see clearly and feel clearly with Claritin, and then shift the whole picture.
Yeah.
and now everything looks like clean Claritin.
Claritin does, because it was the blue sky, the green grass, everything looking crisp, and now that's everything. No matter what you have, you're not able to enjoy nature.
Claritin ends with them using Claritin at their meth lab. That's the fucking reason. Keith Robinson does a piece how it's easier to buy a gun than to get Claritin D. So fucking true. You go in to get some Claritin D and everybody's fucking just looking you down like you're bringing a handgun onto a plane. Yeah, these drug commercials are the new Coke commercials. They are the new Ford commercials. I mean, they are buying more fucking spots than anyone. And we're one of, I believe, only 2 countries in the world that run drug commercials.
Yep. when people come here from other countries, they find it so creepy. Look at this one. She's just running in a field, like a cliff overlooking the.
Here's some giant trees.
Oh, let's sit on the dock.
Another fucking lake. I hope we don't catch anything. I'm so spacey from this drug we're taking.
It's so enjoyable. And then also, they always have to just be like on a bike through wine country as they're just listing off the most horrible side effects you've ever heard.
Yeah. They should just show them hearing the side effects and
Like,
look at each
what
other. Like, is this even worth dealing with? Or should I just take the next 2 years and live life without drugs?
It's just like
Go out
psoriasis isn't that bad, is it?
Why don't I go out with some dignity? Is that this explosive diarrhea is something I just don't want to be around. I'm too Catholic. I'm too Catholic to go through this. Another lake.
Yeah.
There's fucking lakes everywhere.
Everywhere. They're always lakes. Green grass, blue skies. Just the clearest lake. Just
look,
such a clear
Here's
lake.
the weird hipster son is coming back to surprise.
Oh, great.
The family. There's mom
Oh
with
my
cancer.
God.
Jamie, you came back.
Jamie, if I was depressed still, I wouldn't have even cared. But now I actually know what's going on.
Yeah, Mom, I'm here. I heard you're not as sick as you were before, so I decided to stop backpacking across fucking upstate Pennsylvania.
It's true. Although I do have to wear an adult diaper full time now.
Well, that'll stop the explosive diarrhea. Or at least slow it down. Just showing it coming up over her belt. Oh, God, the cramping when I shit. The shitting doesn't even slow down the cramping.
There was one commercial. This is another example of like the unsupportive family. So there was one commercial where a woman has to take this drug because she can't control her bladder, right? So it's like overactive bladder kind of commercial. And I think they're going camping and they're going to go on the canoe and they're going to do all that kind of stuff. But she has to keep like going to the bathroom and her husband is furious with her. Like every time she's like, look, here it is. Her bladder's making her go into the camper. And he's just like, unbelievable. Unreal.
We were just sitting here fucking making s'mores, and now you have to take a piss?
By the way, you know how short a time it's going to take her to just piss? It's going to be like 30 seconds, dude.
Here's the key. Don't bring it up to him. Just act like, I'm going to go get my book and just piss.
Yeah. And he's like, come on, my marshmallow's almost done. It's like, you know she has this disorder.
By the way, go back just a second so you can see the fake fucking signs that are set up. Rees Lake. Restroom. She's going the opposite way of the restroom now that she's
Sounds more like Peas Lake.
Yeah. Hey, honey. Come on, let's canoe. I'll try not to fill the bottom of it up.
It's always a canoe.
Yeah.
I like when they give the disease a personality and make it a little character like that.
Right, like the bladder's just like, you know what, I'm going to cooperate.
I find that frightening. That's that fucking...
Like the bladder handed her the binoculars.
Piss-covered binoculars.
Why didn't you enjoy since I'm not bugging you? Go ahead, take a look around.
Mucinex was cool until they introduced us to his family, and that was too much.
No, that Mucinex was disgusting.
Yeah, that's fucking horrific. I don't like any cartoon with it. I like a nice, calm lake. 8 seconds of telling us what's good, and then 22 seconds of hearing about you may get fucking suicidal thoughts.
Dude, I'm telling you, the worst one I ever heard, and like, how is this even an issue, is that if you don't grow your eyelashes long enough, it just can be fixed by false eyelashes or mascara. So it's like, my eyelashes are falling out because I'm old. And then they go through the side effect, like you'll grow your eyelashes full. They go through the side effects and they're like, you may get dizziness, could cause upset stomach, da-da-da. Then they go, may permanently change blue eyes to brown. What?
May alter your DNA.
What the fuck? That's not worth it.
You could end up growing eyelashes on your asshole.
Okay. But I'll still have really nice ones on my eyes, right?
Yeah, although your eyes will no longer work and just become withered sockets.
Okay.
But the eyelashes will be stunning. The 4 to 5 feet long.
Well, that sounds too long. I don't know, honey. What do you think?
I think Chantix is the one that says if you take it, you give daily nightmares. Like you start just getting nightmares. Starts affecting your
Most of
brain.
them give you nightmares. There's no
Yeah.
getting out of nightmares if you want to be on medication.
And like Chantix also is like one that it's like suicidal thoughts,
Yes.
which is just like, I'll just keep smoking, thanks. Like,
That's why we all smoke, not to have suicidal thoughts.
I really like the Ray Liotta one because he's just on the set. The commercial set is a movie set, but it's not a real movie. So they just created this.
He hasn't been in a real movie since Goodfellas.
here's the problem with
Can't
it.
even get a call back from Scorsese. Scorsese's reusing everybody but Ray Liotta because of that fucking Chantix has him fucking blathering on crazy. You used to be smoking right now, Marty. Marty, put that out.
You know, the problem with the Ray Liotta commercial is
Ray Liotta.
how was I supposed to know it was for a prescription drug? There was no lake. There was no green grass.
Yeah, they got rid of him.
Yeah.
He's gardening, which is so out of character. Look at him. He's eating a little bit of a salad.
Yeah, it's like, this is delicious. Look, they tried it. They tried to kind of put it in.
Yeah.
But it's not. Look, he just bammed her salad.
Slow
He's
motion's a
bam.
big part of these. Like slow motion, just
Yeah, enjoyment.
yeah.
Oh, God.
You don't want to see anything too fast.
No.
It's
I'm
just
not
like
freaked
take
out anymore.
Yeah, this is relaxing, actually.
Certain diseases get really hot for a while, and you see them all over these commercials. Like mesothelioma really had a moment.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, the reason I brought up psoriasis is because like there's like 3 different drugs. I never saw them being, any commercials for drugs for the itchy red dry skin. Now I'm seeing them everywhere.
How about
So
ones
hot right now, psoriasis.
that don't work out, like when they tried to get fucking shaky leg syndrome going?
Oh yeah.
They're like shaky leg syndrome. I was like, I'm just thinking. I'm not going to fucking take a pill so I don't sit there and go like this. I got to make this fucking happen today. It's not a disease if you like fucking shaking your knee back and forth.
There's also a couple antidepressant type commercials where they're like, they say something like 3 out of 4 antidepressants don't really work.
Yeah.
What? Okay. And then they're like, take this and it'll make it work.
With the other medication.
So you have to add this to your antidepressant.
This is when we hit the fucking bottom. When they came out for this thing, because of that, if you're on opioids, you can't shit. So they had this stool loosening thing just for opioid users. So then you're watching this, you're going, how many fucking people are eating opioids every day that you could come up with a pill just to market to them? And then we found out 79% of the country.
God, that's insane. Yeah, I remember seeing that commercial and thinking like, wait, there's a market for just opioid constipation?
Yeah, people that are so fucking cramped up with their cement shit stuck in their fucking colon from just eating pills every fucking day. I don't know. I'm going to point this out to you. There's no black people that have diseases.
Interesting. Yeah.
These things are white people problems.
We just looked at all of those commercials. There wasn't any black families.
No.
Yeah.
It's all white people at
Happy
the lake
white people.
suffering internally.
They should just do one with a black family, but they're heading to the lake and the cops are pulling them over. Any reason that you're in this area today, sir? Like they kindly asked you what you're doing here? Oh, I'm on a big robbery thing. I brought grandma and the children with me. We're just a black family that just runs around as a family holding up banks.
Pretty cool, huh?
Does that fucking surprise you?
Interracial couples are huge in commercials right now, but not in any of these drug commercials.
Yeah, that is true. And you know what started that? It was a Cheerios commercial, and the levee broke after that. Then it was like, wait, they like this? You know what I mean? Like, that's what it took. One successful thing where everyone went, oh, this is really sweet. This family is so cute. And then after that, everyone's like, we have interracial families who enjoy our products too.
And it isn't, they're not even selling it to interracial families. They're selling it to liberals who feel good looking at an
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, I like this.
Oh, this is great. So they're gay, married, and one of them is black. See? We are doing it, everybody. We're doing it.
See, because before, the only interracial couple that was like okay for commercials would be white guy, Asian woman.
Yeah.
That was like, everyone's fine with this.
Well, you know, we had since World War II when they tried to bring them back. You know what I mean? We like them a lot more than we like their children. Their children make us feel weird. But them having sex, perfect.
Now they like interracial families so much, like the kids won't even match in the like it'll be like a black kid and an Asian kid sometimes that don't look anything
You're
alike.
being fucking racist.
You know what?
Dude. That just came across.
So families adopt.
Oh,
Yeah.
good point.
Do you ever
Okay.
fucking think of that?
So okay,
You
adoption
dumb
family
fuck.
commercials. That's cool.
Yeah.
Go for it, commercials.
Why don't we have a family like you with no dad?
I would love to. I would buy
No
that product.
dad, one fat son.
I'll buy it. It'll make me feel good.
That is true. They never said, like, you having a difficult time since your husband died trying to raise this kid on your own. Try some Chantix.
No, my mom is just haunted by fucking stop smoking commercials that show people just fucking
Oh, yeah,
breathing
those are
heavily.
horrible.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
disgusting.
Get rid
It's
of
just
those.
fucked like her husband died of cancer and she saw it happen and now she just has to get reminded of it every day.
Okay, it can't all be about you guys, though, right? There's a whole goddamn
Selfish.
country.
You know,
out
there's
there.
some people who don't like interracial marriage.
Oh,
And they've
Yeah,
got to
there's-
watch that
believe me,
Cheerios
There's
commercial.
plenty of people screaming about this. Way to jam this down there. All right, Nick, your show's coming on in a couple of minutes. You can use it then. But this is our private time. Anthony Cumia is just shooting out a fucking TV in his house.
Because he goes through more TVs.
Oh, yes. The whole same as Elvis. I mean, they're both the kings. But, yeah, there's plenty of people who don't like to see those things,
Yeah.
you know? But at least they don't have to see it in their neighborhood. They just have to see it on their TV. There should be a new drug for people who lose their shit when they see interracial couples on TV.
Just hitting the pills. Oh, God.
You just see everybody as white. Yeah, that'd be a good fucking movie. Earl, let's get to work on that, all right? Get the treatment going. Just we invent a new pill that all you do is see black people as white people so you could relax.
Right. And then treat them like appropriately.
Yes, treat them the same way. Hi, Frank. Where the fuck? Oh, I was in your fucking neighborhood, Gail. That's right. So I'm in your neighborhood the other day when you were out to the movies, and I'm out having a little smoky smoke because I don't take Chantix. And your neighbors were just like yelling across the street and coming to greet each other. And I'm, what kind of fucking Primrose Lane is this?
It's really strange, right?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird that it's a city and then it's like I have friendly neighbors
Yeah.
who like help each other and like know each other's kids and stuff.
Yes. It's like urban suburban.
Yeah.
And actually, the suburbs aren't all that friendly anymore. They used to be.
Right.
And now the suburbs are the ones with all the guns and fucking weirded out about shit. And then going like this, do you hear? Black guy moved in 5 miles from here. So this whole fucking, we're going to end up losing these houses.
The property value.
Yeah. All I give I'm not racist. I just want the property value to be unbelievably high. And one black family will destroy that. And they're going, well, you know, relax. It's Odell Beckham. You know what I mean? Like, that's still good.
Like, I don't really know if anyone could even calculate that. Like, what's the idea that someone was about to take your offer when actually I saw the neighbors? We're gonna have to come down a little bit.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, I and this is probably a Delco thing, but whole neighborhoods would just go over the course of a summer. We have a friend, and I could tell you the town, but I'm not going to. I'll give it away. His whole neighborhood, the whole fucking street put up for sale signs at the same time.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. Oh, man, I turned this serious awful fucking fast, didn't I? I didn't mean to. Coming up a little bit, we're going to be playing some of the stuff that did not make the Patrice documentary. And you can still check out on demand Patrice O'Neill Life and Comedy on demand on the SiriusXM app. We got a couple of minutes before we jump to that, but we've got a lot going on this weekend in the city too. Gail, you know the Frida thing's in Brooklyn, right?
Oh yeah, I know. I really want to go.
Well, you got a babysitter if you want to go. You know how much I love it.
Nice.
Yeah. Not going to make a big deal out of this, but I honestly taught the baby how to play ball in 5 minutes. Where she's like, yeah, where you just like you roll the ball and then now she's throwing it back to you. And I started to teach her how to turn two because a lot of kids won't make that move, you know, they'll run through the bag. But then I'm like, I saw her kind of like drifting off. I'm like, you know what? Next month.
Put a pin in that.
Yeah, put a pin in it.
Back burner
now,
it.
Yeah, right now just get the lead runner and don't even go. You know, you're just going to throw the ball up in the stands anyway.
She does seem sporty, doesn't she? She seems like a sporty girl.
Yeah, I make up games. I call it sports ball, where we're just trying to take the ball away from each other all the time and bounce it. Not a lot of trouble to get her to want to take the toy that I'm playing with, start playing with it herself.
Well, you know, she feels like she's good at it.
Is she though? Does she play a xylophone better than me? I don't think so. I have a couple little tunes that I do. She's just smashing. But then looking at me like, you digging this? And I have to act like I am.
Yeah.
This is great.
Like, she doesn't want you to go away. She still wants you to, like, sit there and enjoy her playing with it.
She wants you to yell yay while she's playing with stuff.
Yeah.
That's her favorite
She
thing.
likes praise already.
I don't know where she gets that from. This family.
Credit where credit's due.
Yeah. I wish she had her grandfather's humility. That's what I'm known for. Humble Ron, I have on the back of all my jackets. So all right, we got to get ready to jump in the break here. We're going to come back with those clips, Chris.
Yes, we are. Yes.
Dude, this rockabilly hair of yours, it's just...
Is it a little weird?
No, it's the exact opposite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird. You normally look like shit, and this haircut is so great.
It's really good.
It makes your face look great.
I feel like you could even, I mean, right now it's doing something naturally good, but I could see that if you wanted to style it in a way, you could really do something with a little hold. Okay. Not mousse.
Let's do mousse since this is 1975. The last time mousse was used in this country.
My mom used a lot of mousse.
Yes, that's called a Jersey head.
Every mom's used to use a lot of
But
mousse.
you're a man, right? You're not a mom, are you?
No, I'm not a mom.
Okay.
No.
Because they make products for men.
Okay,
like a pomade. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
You can say Dapper Dan.
You're a Dapper Dan. You don't want fop. You're a Dapper Dan man.
The aroma is part of the... Remember when he was trying
the
to...
pleasing aroma. But yeah, I think you need a nice pomade, and I think you could really do something good.
Like a Murray's.
What's the next time the Coen brothers are putting out a theater fucking movie? A theater. Not a goddamn shitty Netflix.
God, what was the last one? I can't remember.
The Netflix was the stupid fucking...
Buster Scruggs.
Yeah.
And then before that was what, Hail Caesar?
I think so, yeah.
Hail Caesar came up. Yeah.
Yeah. Hail Caesar.
I like Hail Caesar a lot.
Yeah.
Most people have a problem with it. But the whole thing of like when people hated Han Solo, I'm like, he was fucking great in Hail Caesar. That kid was amazing in that.
Yeah.
Where he played the fucking the country star, the fucking country and western star that was stuck in a gentleman's movie.
Yeah, everybody's really good. Like Channing Tatum was fucking
Tatum was hilarious. And how long do you think that homoerotic dance number took to perfect? They must have shot that for a fucking month. Channing Tatum has no problem making fun of gay sex. Like I have gay sex jokes about himself.
Yeah.
Which I find to be a little more homophobic than homoerotic.
Right.
Play a gay. If that's your fucking thing. Not like, wouldn't it be funny if I was getting banged in the ass? That's homophobic.
And this is the end. He was like Dan McBride's like rape dog at the end.
Yeah, that was an S&M fucking weird homoerotic love story. Because he did say I love him and then was acting like, he really did do the dog bit. Which pet play seems to be bigger than ever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on in that. But we're into it in a big, big way in this country. You need to add something before I break? What do you got?
In 22 Jump Street, he literally had a meet cute with Kurt Russell's son, and then they had like a little romance the whole movie.
Okay, we're going to go on and on with this.
That's the last one I have.
Can I go to break?
You could go to break.
Okay.
You have any more gay news to break on Channing Tatum?
I mean, 21
Now
Jump
that you
Street.
lost,
Any more brain busters?
now that you lost Dish, maybe you just want to fucking give us some erotic news.
Homoerotic dish.
No, you can't legally use the word.
Oh,
Dish.
okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they even ask that you don't even chime in.
Okay.
That's how mad they are. They said it
with them.
almost cost them the entire media platform. I hope you don't take it personally.
I do because I shouldn't have fucked up so bad. So
No, you're not going to learn something from this.
Okay.
Stop that. You know what? Because of everything that you've been through with this, and it's been a tough week for you, and I know it's cheating, but I'm going to give you Star Baker today.
Yay, Vito!
I wanted that plate.
It's like one of those things where both teams help the fucking special needs boys score.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what we're doing with the Star Baker.
I wish you wouldn't have said that in front of me. You would have just let me live in this world.
No, you'll forget. You'll still carry that around for a while, but your cake's good. I'm eating it.
Good sponge.
He used salt instead of sugar.
He can't help it. He doesn't know.
He can't read.
Right back, Bennington.